Hi guys, welcome to my channel TechSerenity, and today we'll be learning about the Python data types. So when we'll talk about the Python programming language, data type is an important concept. So variables can store the data of different types, and different types can do different things. So variables, as we have talked in the previous videos, variables is nothing but a container. So it can contain different types of data in the different containers. So we have some types which is defined as text type. So text type is a string numeric types. So we'll be having in numeric types integer value, we'll be having a float value, we'll be having complex value, and sequence type will be having list, will have tuples, range, mapping types will be having dictionary for that. For set type storage will have set and frozenset. Boolean types will have bool data types. Binary types will have byte array, memoryview, and all this. Now all this thing we'll see with the examples, and we'll check it out how this will work and how we can store the data. So suppose we have defined enter. So we have x is equal to, now first we'll do a text type. So text type is stored in the double quotes, and inside this we'll store some text, hello, and we'll press enter, and we'll say x we have to print the type what x is storing. So we'll say for printing we have a type function. So for type function syntax is we will type type, and we'll give the small brackets. So this is a type, and the type will return the type of the data which is stored in the variables. So for this, type of the data is a string and it is stored inside the variable x. So we'll type x, we have to know the type of x, which type of variable is stored, and we'll press enter. After pressing enter, we can say it's a string type, so str is returned. So now we know that x is containing the value of string types. So second type we have numeric types. So number can be stored as int. So x is equal to 10. Press enter and copy the first one. I'll copy, you write it down. So now type of x, so it's an integer type. Now next numeric type is float type. So x is equal to 20.5, and we have to give type of x, so it's a float type. Similarly, we have a complex type as one of the numeric types. So complex is when two data sets combine. So x is equal to 1j. So compiler will not understand which type of data, so it will return type as a complex type. Now how we'll store the data in a sequence. So in a sequence type we'll store it as a list, tuple, or range. So we have first we'll see about the list. So x is equal to apple, banana, and so it's telling it's a list type. So list value is stored inside the variable x, and type is returned as x. So for storing a sequence we have a tuples. So tuples is defined as x equal to, in the small brackets we have apple and banana and type x. So it's a tuple type. Now we have range. Within what range we have to store the value. So x is equal to range 6. So it's a range class. So for that we have mapping types. So how we'll map one-to-one map, or so mapping type. So name will be mapped to some value, age will be mapped to some value. So for that we have dictionary. So for defining in a dictionary we have to use the curly braces for that, and inside this we'll say name and we'll store some value inside the name as Raz, and in age is nothing but 36. Yes, so it's throwing errors. Sorry, so I did not give the age in the double quotes, that's why it's telling that age is not defined. So we have to write in double quotes, and we have to say, now we have to see the type of, we have to print the type of x. So as you can see, it's a dictionary. So similarly we have a set type, we have Boolean types, we have a binary types. So if we'll talk about the set, we have to define in the syntax will be, it will start with the curly braces, and we have to give the set name like apple, banana, cherry, not with the mapped value. Boolean, so we have to store in the x is equal to true. Say x true, and we have to say the type, so it's a Boolean type. So for byte array we have to define the size of the byte array. So x equal to byte array, byte array, and we have to define the byte array size as 5. Byte array. So name byte array is not defined. Oh sorry, I forgot one. I have typo mistake I have made. So just copy paste and in place of this is a byte array. So if byte array is a data type, so it will be change, color of this will change. Since it is not changed, so I have made a typo mistake. This way you will get to know, yeah, this is a typo mistake. So press enter and you need to print the type of x. So it's a byte array. So now we have a memory view. So so for memory viewing, we just have to type memory so see, now some mistake is there. Because of that, it's so see, memory spelling I have written as wrong, so that's why it was not changing the color. So inside this we'll store bytes. Byte is not the one, so we are storing 5 bytes in the memory view. For the storage, we have closed all the braces and we'll see the type of the so it's a memory view. So as we have seen while with the example that in this way Python data types are defined, and now at any time if you are unaware that which storage type is which data type is used, so you can use the function type and pass the variable name, and you will get the type of the variable name. According to that, you can perform the operations on that variable, or you can store the similar types of data inside that variable. Yeah, so it's the end of the Python data types. So I hope you like the videos, and if you do like the videos, please do share, comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next tutorial videos. So, thank you.